We are here in Hayden, Alabama, just outside of Falkville, Alabama. I'm out here checking out some signals on some antennas I have. I do have a brand new antenna that's supposed to have a 150 mile range, and it's about the same size as the clear TV antenna, so that's something I really want to look into. But in the meantime, just checking out this rock pattern here. We got a nice little waterfall going on. Now they say we're supposed to have some tornado. I got a tornado warning on my phone for this area, so I'll try to make this quick.
Alright folks, so we are now at the antennaweb.org website. Before I used to use the hdTV.maps, but I found that Antenna Web gives us more information. So we're going to go ahead and find our zip code, 35079. Punch that in. Go ahead and submit it. Alright, so looking at the results, it says that right at the top, pick up to 54 channels from over 16. So that's what I like about Antenna Web. Is going to show me the substations. So just checking it out. Channel 13. We got some green. We got some blue, violet. You know what? Let's do this. NoCable.org. So we over here at NoCable.org, and we're just going to enter our zip code. Let's see. 35079. 35079. All right, there we go. Hayden, Alabama. Now, what I like about NoCable's website is, as you can see, they give you more information, and they also have a recommended type of antenna. So, for example, for this location I entered, it's recommending an outdoor antenna. Average tower distance, look on the left-hand side of the screen, is 40 miles. Antenna direction southeast. So if we go down here, you know, the green channels we're going to get, or we should get, and all the others are going to be a maybe. And then if you look closer, it shows you the sub channel. So you see it says +1 sub channel. And another thing too, if we go ahead and select the type of antenna we have, is going to show you again. The tower distance is going to change, and then the number of channels you get is going to change. So for this test, we're going to be using an indoor amplified antenna. So the first antenna I'm going to be using is this one I just got off Amazon. It's called the Hot Cat. It's no bigger than the clear TV antenna, and it's supposed to have a 150 mile range. So we're going to keep this website up, and we're going to go ahead and go over to my TV tuner, and we're going to run the wizard, and then we're going to compare the channels and see if we getting what they said we should get. Now I do want to mention, as I do have the amplifier connected, because I mean, with amplifiers you hear different things. You hear that if you don't have a long cable run, you won't need a signal booster or amplifier. And then another situation is people say, like, you might have a short cable run, but if you're far away from like the TV towers, then you do need an amplifier. So I just decided to say, hey, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna test this antenna with and without the amplifier and see what kind of results we get. Alright folks, so the scan is complete, and wow, this is amazing. Without the amplifier on a 150 mile range antenna, we scanned in 0 channels. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the amplifier off. Alright folks, as you can see, we did manage to pick up 2 channels with the Hotcat 150 mile indoor antenna. But I do want to show you guys this is according to nocable.org. We got, let's select indoor antenna. Now it did say we were supposed to receive channel 6, channel 21. Now I know it all depends on your terrain, and you know, right now the clouds are kind of dark, so we need to take that into consideration. But the only channel we picked up was channel 19, and that channel is grayed out. So let's go ahead and head over to indoor amplified, and you know, and we're not that far from Huntsville, so it's still grayed out. Go to the outdoor, it's in there, it's in there. So even though we was able to pick up channel 19, we still wasn't getting a good enough signal to watch any programming. Now this is just the Hotcat indoor 120 mile amplified antenna. So the next antenna we are going to be using or running a test on is the Clear TV indoor 60 mile range antenna. Alright folks, so with the Clear TV 60 mile indoor antenna, we were able to pick up pretty much the same channel, but this time we got three channels total and 2 sub channels. Alright folks, the third antenna is the Clear Vision 60 mile range indoor antenna. Now this is a smaller antenna. It's the smallest antenna of the bunch. So we're going to go ahead and run this scan. Alright folks, with the Clear Vision HD antenna, the wing-shaped metal antenna, we managed to pick up 5 channels. Alright folks, so the final antenna we're going to be running the scan with is the most expensive of them all, the biggest of them all, and that is the You Must Have indoor amplified antenna. I believe this one has a 80 mile range. Alright, so with the You Must Have indoor amplified 80 mile range antenna, without the amplifier, we didn't pick up any channels. So now I'm about to connect the amplifier and see how many channels we get. Alright folks, so with and without the amplifier, the You Must Have indoor amplified antenna didn't pick up any signals.
Alright folks, so first let me apologize for the audio. I was using a different laptop than what I normally use, and the laptop I used on this video was much cheaper than my regular laptop. I was actually using a Chromebook for this video, and apparently it has a better microphone than my $700 regular laptop. So with the results were very shocking to me. The smaller antenna, the Clear Vision antenna, managed to give us more signals than the bigger antennas, which was very shocking to me. Now, I do have a theory. Out of all the tests I've done, I'm just breaking down the information and trying to see what antennas will be perfect. You know, that way you don't get you won't have to buy an antenna and speculate whether or not it's going to work for your area. So that's why I'm running these tests. But if we look at all the antennas I use, the 2 biggest antennas, or the 2 antennas with the longest range, is the You Must Have, which is up to 80 mile range, and then I have the Hotcat, which is 130 mile plus range. Now these antennas are made very similar. It's a thin vinyl type of material or plastic type of material, and they have very long coaxial cables, and the coaxial cables on these antennas are very thin, right? And then now those 2 antennas gave us the worst signals. Now let's take a step down to the Clear TV antenna, which is about the same size as the Hotcat 130 plus mile antenna, but it's made of a thicker plastic or thicker vinyl material, and the coaxial cord is a little bit thicker and it's a lot shorter than the hot cat and the you must have antenna. Now the antenna that gave us the best signal quality is the smallest antenna and the cheapest antenna. Now this antenna is made of some sort of metal material. I don't know if it's aluminum, but it's metal. It's the clear vision antenna, and the coax cord on this antenna is thicker than all of the cords, and it is shorter, about the same size as the clear TV antenna. Now that's my theory. My theory is the materials that's being used in the coaxial cord. So based on my results, I'm believing that metal antennas work better. The vinyl antennas, I believe I mean, depending on what area you're in, I believe that they might work for you. But based on my test that I've run, and you know, just in general, let's just step back, like, because for the area that I actually live in, the you must have antenna works great. It's the best antenna as far as using antennas in my household. But I'm pretty close to the TV towers. Now, when it comes to being far from the TV towers, obviously based on these results and other videos I've done, the you must have has been the worst antenna. Well, I wouldn't say worst, but it's coming last in all of the tests I've run out in rural areas or areas that's far away from the TV tower. So my advice to people that live far away from the TV towers is to try a metal material, some type of metal or tin material type of antenna. I'm guessing, well, I'm betting that'll probably get you the best results. So that's going to be it, folks. Stick around for more cord cutter news and videos, and I will talk to you guys next time.